This winter, something new and out of the ordinary arrives here. Hundreds of people in fantastic costumes will be appearing. No, it's not Halloween in February or a masquerade ball. Arriving here at our school for the first time in district history is the Odyssey of the Mind regional competition. My name is Aaron Wiesner, and I'm the district coordinator for Odyssey of the Mind here in Wayland. Our school will be hosting up to 1,000 visitors from around West Michigan to compete in the International Problem-Solving Odyssey of the Mind competition. In Odyssey of the Mind, or OM for short, students compete to solve a spontaneous problem and also a long-term problem.
Odyssey is a creative problem-solving club, and basically on the day of, you get to do this crazy, weird little problem in like under 8 minutes for sure, but throughout the entirety of the season you get to work on a long-term problem, which is like in this case, we had to make a video game out of Pandora's box, and there's always different problems that you can have to work on.
Every year, Odyssey of the Mind challenges students with 5 new long-term problems. This year, the challenges are as follows. Problem number 1 is called Catch Us If You Can, where the students build 3 small vehicles to overcome a challenge. The second problem is called the Autobot Challenge, where the students create a odd jobs doing robot. The third challenge, It's Time Omer. The students will create a skit about time traveling to highlight the inspiration of artists. Problem 4, Ready, Set, Balsa Build. The students build a balsa wood structure to hold the most weight. And finally, problem number 5 this year is called To Be Continued, a superhero cliffhanger, where the students create a skit featuring a creativity-saving superhero. All these problems challenge the students to develop a performance, often humorous, which is delivered for the very first time publicly at regionals. The team members create their own script, they make their own props, their own costumes, and they attempt to solve as many aspects of the long-term problem as possible.
We sat down and we said, okay, here are the rules, here's our main thing, and we built up a plot that was bare bones, and then we slowly built upon that, making sure that all the rules and needs were met.
At the same time, they prepare for the spontaneous problem by doing practice spontaneous problems throughout their practice times.
The spontaneous went really well.
Yeah, those were really fun.
We'll be competing against many experienced schools, including Martin, Delton, Hastings, and Grand Rapids. In addition, new to our region this year, we'll be hosting the state champion Thornapple Kellogg. It's a lot of fun because the students get to explore their creativity and come up with their own solutions.
And we all build upon each other, and it's really cool to see how that works, because she would have never come up with all of this, she would have never come up with this, he would have never come up with all of this, I would have never come up with all of this. We all worked together.
The coaches work to help them improve their teamwork skills, build community within the team, help them manage their time, understand the problem, and prepare for the competition.
This is something that brings kids together to learn how to build a team and what creativity is all about. You take kids with all these diverse talents, and they each find out that they can contribute, and the whole is better than any one part.
The practices can be really any time depending on the coach and the team members. A lot of times they'll take place right after school, right before school, maybe 2 or 3 times a week for 2 or 3 hours a week. OM appeals to all sorts of students, from the very academic to the very hands-on, from the very outgoing to the very shy.
Students are always impacted a lot, I think, by working together, and they may not necessarily be similar personalities, but through Odyssey of the Mind, they learn to respect each other and enjoy each other and work together.
Yeah, that's half the fun, is really getting to work with all the other people and to see, bouncing ideas off of each other and seeing how well we can make things happen.
That OM looks great on college and job applications.
It shows the college that you're not just doing schoolwork. I mean, you're getting out here, you're being creative. You're not afraid to put yourself out there and to do something for the community. Colleges recognize that and it makes them want you more.
It'll take each of us doing our own part to build and grow a great Odyssey of the Mind program in our district. It's really a rewarding, enjoyable experience, and it's worth doing at least once. Thank you very much for your attention. If you have any questions at all, please email me, wiesnera@waylandunion.org. There is a website for Odyssey of the Mind all set up, and we have an information meeting kickoff coming up on Wednesday at 7 p.m. in the Fine Arts Center. So if you know of any students, any parents that might be interested, please send them that way and let them know that Odyssey of the Mind is a great opportunity.
The reason we got into this was to have fun and hang out with our friends.
Just give it a try. You never know if you'll like it, but if you do, then it's a whole nother thing that you can get to know people and just have fun.
You're guaranteed to come home with souvenirs.